I welcome you to the Messiah Revelation Ministry, a prophetic channel. We are waiting for the soon arrival of the Messiah, Yeshua, and we need to be prepared for that. The events going on in the world all point to the fact that we are in Revelation. We are in the book of Revelation. The prophecies are being fulfilled. They are unfolding before our eyes. And you can see a planned collapse of America with the purpose of preparing the way for the Antichrist. And when the Messiah came the first time, somebody prepared the way for him. It was John the Baptist. The prophets prepared the way for him. And so in his second coming, the way had to be prepared for him. And you need to be alert that this is the time for his arrival. You need to know where we are on the calendar of the Most High. We are in the last days. If it were a football game, I would say we are in extra time. God being so merciful is allowing some time for people who are not prepared to be prepared. In 2020, something happened in the world, and that was a time for people to get prepared, because you'll be helpless. The time is now for us to get prepared. The New World Order is in shape. It is the order that will be used by the Antichrist. It is the order that the founding fathers of America talk about when they use an inscription, Novo Order Seclorum, New World Order. They inscribe it on the back of the American dollar, on the side of the American dollar, to give notice that there is an order that will come in the last days, and America will initiate it. So I was not surprised when Joe Biden came and he said that America will lead the New World Order. Indirectly, you can also say the New World Order is an order that will necessarily also mean the collapse of America. And there's a planned collapse of America in order to pave the way for the man of sin, the son of perdition, the Antichrist. And there's no other evidence that we can use to show the planned collapse of America. At the time when America is overstretched in military terms, having military bases over the world, but specifically at this time, focusing on China in relation to Taiwan, focusing on North Korea in relation to the Korean Peninsula, focusing on China using Ukraine as a proxy, and now targeting Iran and using Hamas as a stage. If you look at Rome, and when Rome fell, it was partly due to imperial overstretching. Rome overstretching tentacles over the world. And not only that, at the time that Rome fell, there was moral decay. And so you see moral decay in America is a sign of America's fall. And the moral decay can be found in what has happened and what is happening. I read about a lawyer having sex with a horse in Pennsylvania in America, a professionally trained lawyer. And he decided to have sex with a horse. And somebody even had sex, a law enforcement person had sex with a dog, the dog that they use to conduct searches and seizures. So it's all part of the collapse. But I think the obvious one is not the financial collapse, but military collapse, because war is the ultimate means of collapsing the world, collapsing the biggest nation with the intent to install the man of sin, the son of perdition, the Antichrist. And so you ask a question, can America fight China, Russia, Iran, North Korea at the same time? And some generals and some politicians say yes. And a senator even is on record of saying we will wipe Iran from the face of the earth. And the same person said America should nuke Putin. Of course, they are aware that these pronouncements, these actions have implications for America, collapse of America. But definitely this is what they are planning to collapse America so that it will pave the way for the Antichrist, the man of sin. And when there's chaos, when there's anarchy, and where there's no hope, somebody will come on the scene and he will come with solutions. He will be a man of peace and the world will accept him. But he will be the Antichrist. They know who he is and they are preparing for him. And they are preparing the grounds. And the ground is the New World Order. And the founding fathers of America, most of whom were members of the Freemason, were aware of the order because their father Lucifer has shown them the order. Lucifer showed the world to the Messiah, and he said the world is for him. So if the Messiah will worship him, he will give him the world. The kingdoms of this world belong to Lucifer. And so it is not surprising that they inserted novel order seculum on the American currency. And American presidents have reminded Americans that they will pursue the New World Order. And so when Bush initiated a war in the Persian Gulf, he used the New World Order as his doctrine, as his Bible. And when Biden came, he also said that America will lead the formation of the New World Order. The New World Order is a code word for the kingdom of the son of perdition, the man of lawlessness. At the time that we are in, America is facing a specter of fighting wars from different theaters. China, in Taiwan, North Korea, in Korea. They are already fighting Russia in Ukraine, and they have started fighting Iran in Gaza and beyond in Syria. Can they fight 3 wars at the same time? Yes, we can. Yes, they can. Their generals and their politicians say they can, even though researchers have said that America will even find it difficult to fight China in a war. How much fighting China and Russia at the same time and fighting Iran, Russia and China at the same time? But it's part of a plan collapse of America, so that the new world order will take place. It will be the stage that will be used by the Antichrist. Digital currency is already being prepared. Artificial intelligence has been prepared. And even the Pope is very interested in artificial intelligence. If you don't know why the Pope is interested, he's interested because artificial intelligence will be necessary for the running of the kingdom of the Antichrist. We are in the technological age, and everything doing with artificial intelligence, digitalization is very, very necessary for the age that we are in. Apostle John did not foresee the technological, digitalized world of the end times, but at least he saw a system on people's forehead and right hand that were the only way of buying and selling in the kingdom of the beast. And this is the kingdom that they are planning for. That's why they have secret meetings. And when they meet, the big shots are there. Former presidents, champions, and leaders of business, those who are the pioneers in technology, they are there because their expertise will be needed. And when they plan in secret, because the kingdom of Lucifer is a dark kingdom, it's a secret kingdom. They want to take people by surprise. But it's a plan to collapse America in order to pave way for the Antichrist, to pave way for the son of perdition. And the best way to do that is to initiate a war. Because war, particularly nuclear war, has the greatest potential of achieving the mandate of the order. The order that they are talking about is a satanic order. We are in an order where we have about 33 or so genders in America. It's part of the order. It's an order where evil is good and good is evil. It's an order where there's lawlessness. It's an order where wars are good. And that's why an American senator said that they should even nuke Putin. And that's why an American senator said that America should wipe off Iran from the face of the earth. Um, it's an order of wickedness because Paul described the Antichrist as the wicked one who will be destroyed by the brightness of the coming of the Messiah. We are living in a very wicked world, killing of children, killing of babies, killing of innocent ones is nothing because we are living in a wicked world. We are approaching the kingdom of the wicked, the kingdom of the lawless man, the kingdom of the son of perdition. And so the Lord is giving us a video of the things that will come during the time of the son of perdition, the wicked one, the lawless one. And they are preparing the way for that. They are preparing the way, and they want the global population to be reduced. And the best way to reduce the global population is through a war, particularly a nuclear war. And I believe that the war will certify one of their manifestos, as they wrote on the Georgia Guidestone, that they plan to reduce the world population to 500 million. Statisticians and scientists will tell you the consequences of a nuclear war, particularly consequences for the global population. I think nuclear war will do a perfect job for the agents of the Antichrist who want the world population to be reduced. And I believe that it is not only reducing global population. Wars are meant to send people to populate hell. So the souls that will be killed from wars are the same souls that Lucifer will use to populate hell. Lucifer wants as many people as possible to go to hell, and the agents of Lucifer also want as many people as possible to go to hell. They themselves know they are going to hell. There's no friendship between light and darkness, and the agents of darkness know that they are not fit for the kingdom of light, and mystery needs company, and those who are destined to go to hell, they want company, and they know what they can do to take people to hell so that they will have company in hell. One of them is to force them to accept the mark of the beast, because they know per the book of Revelation chapter 13, if you accept the mark of the beast, you are automatically doomed. And the agents of Lucifer are preparing the mark of the beast. They have tested it. They are conscientizing people in accepting the lifestyle of convenience, the culture of digitalization, artificial intelligence. And your man, Pope Francis, is very happy about artificial intelligence because he knows his boss, the Antichrist, would need it. Don't let anybody fool you when America decides to go to war. decides to bomb and sends aircraft carriers over the world, in the same way 9/11 was used to create an order in the end times, many false flag events will be planned to pave way for an order, in the same way that weapons of mass destruction were used as a false flag to create an order in the Persian Gulf. Planned collapse of America is a means to create a situation for somebody to appear on the scene with magical powers, charisma, and knowledge, expertise to solve it. And that person, unbeknown to you, will be the Antichrist, who will use the New World Order to install his kingdom on a global scale. And so when you see certain policies and you think it's anarchy, it's not. It is planned. It's planned anarchy with the purpose of collapsing America morally, economically, politically, and militarily, in order to pave way for a global order that will not respect sovereignty of nations, that will not respect democracy, because the kingdom of the Antichrist will not be a democracy. It will be a lawless government, demonic government. Definitely it will be Antichrist. And Antichrist government is not compatible with democracy in any form. And so the American president, who said, democracy, government of the people, by the people and for the people, will not perish from the earth, I believe he was a false prophet, because the democracy that he knew is going to be destroyed, going to be toppled, and it will be a planned dismantling and collapsing of America with the intent to promote Novus Ordo Seclorum as envisioned by the founding fathers of America, most of whom were members of the Freemason. And we have reached a point where you see policies and actions and pronouncements, and you cannot analyze them except that you have to look at them as part of the planned collapse of America in order to initiate the kingdom of the Antichrist. It's important for you to repent, because we are in extra time. We are close to the kingdom of the Antichrist, and there's no longer time except that you use the time that you have to prepare yourself prophetically and spiritually. The bottom line is that you need to be saved by accepting the gospel of Yeshua Jesus Christ. Thank you for watching this video. I'm leaving the links of the video in the description box. Subscribe to the channel and spread the message to all the four corners of the earth. Thank you.